Hi, everyone. Today's topic is something I hear all the time. I get asked all the time by clients, by friends. Also, I see it a lot on the forums, like on Glassdoor and other places. It's what do I do when the company or the recruiter just isn't getting back to me? Where I hear this most often during the interview process is after the final interview or after the late stage interviews when there's a potential for an offer and you just don't hear from the company. You spent all that time interviewing, went in for the, 5 interviews for that full day round, and they're just not getting back to you. And you might send them an email and no response, etc. But this can happen even later than that when you're expecting to get an offer. And it can happen, definitely happens earlier than that after 1 or 2 interviews. You just don't hear from the company or the recruiter. So first, what does it mean? In all my time recruiting, in all my time working with recruiters, and also I realize every time this has happened to me on the other side, without exception, it means they're just not that into you at this moment. Okay? Again, without exception. There could be multiple reasons for that. Oftentimes, there's another candidate or other candidates that they like better. Sometimes they're wondering if they should continue hiring for this role for budgetary reasons or for organizational reasons. Maybe there's an internal debate going on and they just want to, hold off for now. But for whatever reason, in a way, it doesn't really matter why they're just not that into you. What matters is they're just not that into you. So always frame it that way. And just like in a lot of other things in life, there's a certain point where you just don't want to chase. It's not worth your effort. Okay, so given that's the reason, and I take that at word, that's, wherever you are, if it's happened to you, take that as the reason why they're not getting back to you. Then what do? The answer is you stop forward momentum with that company, and all the energy you're going to put into those follow-up emails, etc., is you're going to put elsewhere. But first, you're going to do one last thing. You're going to send one follow-up email 1 week later, and if you want, you're allowed to send, I'd say, one follow-up email a month later. So put those 2 on the calendar. One very nice, polite follow-up email a week since you haven't heard from them. And then one more, you can do this. It's not necessary. I'd probably just move on, but it's fine if you think it might help. And I've seen it help where maybe they actually forgot about you for whatever reason, but that's extremely rare. Send one more a month later. Maybe things have changed and you spark their interest again. But that's it. Put all of your energy into applying to other companies, into doing other things, to exercising, whatever floats your boat. But if it's for trying to get a job, then you're stopping momentum there and you're putting all your efforts elsewhere. And that's it. And if it creeps in your mind to send another follow-up, just don't do it. Put a reminder to yourself, put some Post-its on the wall, whatever it is. Now, the other thing I'd say is be ready, right? So you're ready. If they do follow up at some point, and that can be in 2 weeks, that can be in a couple days, it can be 6 months later, suddenly for whatever reason they want to talk to you, you're all ears and you're ready to be polite and you send them a nice, kind message. You don't want to burn the bridges, even if you're less interested in the job or not interested or whatever. It's always good to have options. And maybe the time is right and you're ready to move forward, but just be positive if you do hear from them at whatever point. But for now, you're stopping momentum. So that's my suggestion to you. Like I said, I've been doing this for a long time, and I really haven't seen an exception to that. It's much better if the recruiter does let you know and they politely let you go. But sometimes they're not that into you. But they kind of want to keep you, just kind of keep a lifeline out there. And it's not the nicest thing to do. It plays with your emotions, kind of like dating too, I suppose. Just kind of keeping someone just a little bit warm or you don't want to just cut them off. If they were really into you, trust me, companies move fast. And if they're really into you, but they're not quite sure maybe about one or two things, they'll keep you warm by sending you an email every once in a while. They're not going to let you go, and they're not going to stop communicating with you. All right, I hope that's helpful for you. Comment if it's happened to you before, how you've handled it, if you've handled it poorly. And I hope this is helpful. Like and subscribe. I plan to make many, many more videos to help folks who are trying to find their next role right now.